Yeah.
I mean, there's lots of things I wanted to do. We've not had a chance to actually talk about it. I need all your top tips and recommendations.
Well, Richard has no time to do anything, first of all, I'll tell you. He has a really packed schedule. I'm at least trying to get him to have coconut from coconut water. I sent it to your room, did you get it yet? God damn it, somebody send this man coconut. I don't think he has enough time, but there's so many amazing things to see, and he knows that.
I really wanted to go to the national park. I was like, I'm going to go running, and it's like, no, there's lots of time.
Yeah, I don't think you have time to go running in the park.
Nice, thank you so much for that. Priyanka, I mean, you need no introduction, but can I please do this because I love you, yeah?
The started about 5 years ago, and it's taken that long because the show is extremely ambitious, and there was a lot of development that happened. But what was presented to me by Jennifer Salke, who's the head of Amazon Studios, was she wanted to create an international, global franchise, which is an original IP, which truly connects the world. So when we talk about diversity, Amazon is very much about diversity, and true diversity is represented internationally, not just with having different skin tones, but hearing the way people speak, actually delving into culture. And this show has the incredible ability to span across every country, every continent. So I didn't even know the story, and I was like, yep, doing it.
Fantastic, congratulations. Richard, you, of course.
Done is this concept of duality. Not only do we play two characters each, but then having your memory wiped and creating this whole other person. The idea of that and the concept of what parts of you are built into you as a human and what bits are learned experience from traumatic childhoods, etc. And how can we play with that concept of our own humanity? That's what we're really drawing on.
Fantastic, thank you for that.
What's so brilliant about working with people who have such a huge vision is it allows you as an actor to focus on what you're doing, because you're not trying to piece together the whole big picture, these multi-country spanning shows, these intricate storylines. You're allowed to just focus on your job as an actor, so it gives you a real freedom because they have such a huge, large-scale vision.
Correct, absolutely. Priyanka, for you?
I think they're incredible. Working with Joe, Anthony, and the whole Agbo team, bringing in David, there was such a sense of collaboration that they had with us. They trusted the actors. They asked us questions about, our characters, what we thought our characters would do. So there was this incredible trust and faith, which we absolutely had in them because of their credibility, but they showed in us as well. So when you walk onto set, it was never a us and you thing. It was all of us together creating the show. So we feel a sense of ownership and we feel a sense of belonging because it's ours, because we put in. They helped us, they encouraged us to protect our characters, they encouraged us to talk about our characters, and I think that made it a really wonderful work experience.
I can imagine what a dream come true.
Really trying to understand his past and who he is as a person today, and I think Nadia is who she is today and what she's going to be in the future. And they kind of are star-crossed. They kind of are drawn to each other no matter what happens. And there's, outside of all the flashy action and the, big stunts and the explosion and all that cool stuff, the show has so much heart because their characters can't stop but be drawn to each other. Our characters, their characters, our characters. And I think that just makes for good TV, you invested in both Nadia and Mason. At least that's what I felt when I watched the whole show.
So, we know this from the trailer, of course, that there is, these characters.
Once you're doing it for 3 days straight.
Exactly.
But I think that's what really drew me to this was within these action sequences that are physically demanding, we try and integrate as much of the character moments as we can. It's not simply a gun show or a fight sequence. This is how these two characters interact physically, how they dance together, and we learn in each action sequence a little more about the two of them. Just like in the drama scenes, the stakes are so high because of the adrenaline of what's going on. You're kind of constantly in this kind of exciting place, and that works both in the drama and action sequences.
Totally. I mean, it's physically demanding, it's emotionally demanding. We shot it over a year and a half. We shot it during 2021, which was, COVID time. It was we invested a lot of ourselves in this show, and that's why we're so excited to share it with the world, because I think I left a part of my spirit in it. Really a part of my soul is in Citadel.
You know, there is...
And that was challenging, but I love to rise to challenges. Challenges make our jobs exciting, so that's why the show is very exciting.
That both of my characters share, and the nuances between how they behave, how they react to people, how they speak, and trying to see which of them are learned things and which of them are built into you as a human.
Thank you for that.
Honoured to work with. In terms of what kind of movie, I would like to do something comedic. I think we do so many serious things. It would be good to do something a bit more comic, because I've not really done that, so maybe that will happen in the future.
I mean, you just start thinking. I'm already thinking about it, guys, don't worry.
Speaking of franchises, there's a couple that come to mind. All right. Thank you so much for that.